Oh my god, you can't see nothing. Hello my shawty baes, hello my besties. It is finally time. You guys have been asking for this video for so long that, dare I say it, it's been a long time coming, but okay, sorry, I had to. I've seen everyone do this kind of video where they search for a 5-star read. They just start with whatever book and they keep on going, and the video only ends when you find a 5-star. So I figured, why not? Why the hell not? You guys want to see it. It sounds fun enough. Was it fun? Well, let's see. Hey, good morrow, besties. I am starting today off with Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I'm excited because I really think I need a palette cleanser. Like, I've been reading a lot of dark romances, so I think a YA cutesy fluffy book is exactly what I need. I don't have a lot of high expectations for this book because I do love Ali Hazelwood, I really do, but I've never rated one of her books 5 stars. Like, Love Hypothesis is definitely my favorite, and also Love Theoretically, but I don't really care for her novellas all that much. I didn't really love Theoretically, Love Hypothesis, Love the other Love I didn't really love. So I don't know what I'm expecting from this, and it's about chess. I don't really know, but it follows Mallory and Nolan, and they're apparently both chess players, and then they start going against each other or something. I don't know. Check me, I couldn't lose. What if I told you none of it was accidental? Okay, let's do this. Update number 1. I just started. I've only read 2 chapters, but one thing about Ali Hazelwood is her writing is fun. Like, I've never had a complaint about her writing. It's super fun and funny, and you can read it really quickly. You can binge it, which I am enjoying. And I already really like Mallory, so yeah, interesting. Okay, things are going surprisingly well. This book has so much chess, and yet I'm having the time of my life. Like, hi. I'm blushing. They said hi, and I'm blushing. I literally am kicking my feet and screaming, to chess, what the fuck? I'm like oddly surprised by this. I'm a little suspicious that I'm having such a good time. You know, who would have thought this book had so much chess in it? Everyone, never mind. Ignored that comment, because yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. Besties, he is literally at her house having dinner with her family, okay? They technically work together because they both play chess, and her family's asking questions, right? Because she's been lying a little bit, but that's besides the point. Anyway, her family's like, how long have you been working there? And he goes, a while. And then they say, do you like it? And do you know what he says? He goes, it has its ups and downs. I used to love it, but a little sameness set in, and I actually thought about quitting. Then Mallory arrived. Now I love it again. And then the mom goes, you two must work very closely together. And he says, not nearly as much as I'd like. I'm literally kicking my feet, screaming, dying at chess. At a chess book, at Nolan Sawyer, the most famous chess player in the entire world. Lives have been changed. I'm so utterly shocked, but I am obsessed with this book. Like, I just want to sit here all day and read it. I do have to go get ready, and then I have to go run some errands and have meetings and stuff, but I am gonna continue this. Like, I am gonna keep reading every second little chance I get. I'm finishing this book today. I don't even care. I've already read 100 pages and I just started. Like, I don't think I'll ever be the same. Oh my god. He says, I want to play chess with you, and all of a sudden I'm a chessboard. Besties, he sent her soup and chocolates to her room. Unwarranted, didn't say it was from him, just sent it. Why am I so obsessed with this book? Someone send help. I need to read this line to you. There's nothing I need more than to read this line. Are you ready? They literally played a game of tic-tac-toe forever ago, and now she finds the paper that they played with in his room. He kept it the entire time. So she goes, why did you keep it? And he said, it made me think of you. Why would you keep something that makes you think of me? Because I think of you anyway. I wanna die. I want to actually die. Like, I start my meeting in approximately 2 minutes, and I'm going to use those full 2 minutes to continue to read this book. Yes, 100%. I am learning so much about chess, okay? Get this. There's apparently a touch and take rule when you're in a tournament. If you touch the piece, you have to move it or like take it, you know? And so when they kiss for the first time, she's like, oh my god, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And then he goes, no, remember, touch and take rule. You've touched me, and now you gotta go on. How is this man so attractive? I didn't know chess could be hot. Ali Hazelwood. I am merely a pawn in your game. I am a chess piece, dare I say it, on your board. I want everything. I'm all in. Besties, I have officially finished Check and Mate. Oh my god, I know what you're thinking. Larry, that was so fast. And let me explain myself. I read half of it just at home before I had to leave. And then as I was running my errands and doing my things throughout the day, I listened to the rest of the audiobook because I physically could not fathom not finishing this book. That's how obsessed I am. And I don't know how to explain it to you because I'm so shocked. Like, I'm just as shocked as you are because I've never rated a book 5 stars so fast. 5 stars, I have no complaints. Like, the third act breakup may have annoyed me a little tiny bit, just because one of the characters, I was like, girl, be fucking for real. But it didn't annoy me to the point that it changed the rating, because it also made the book better. I feel like the communication at the end made it better, which wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the third act breakup. So I feel like it was very much necessary in this case. Also, I loved the side characters. I loved Oz. I loved her sisters. Darcy was one of my favorite characters. I loved Nolan. I loved Mallory. I loved the romance, the plot, even the fade to black scenes. I loved. This is really funny. Someone's staring at me, Phil. It's fine. Who cares? What was I saying? Oh yes, the romance, everything. This is a YA book, so it is fade to black. Don't expect any spice. This is YA. I think this may be my favorite YA book of all time. Like, right up there with Better Than the Movies. This is definitely my favorite. Ali Hazelwood. I adored this book. I don't know if it was when I read it, like if it's the fact that it's right after I read a bunch of dark romances and so it hit different. I don't know if it's because the writing was so fun. I don't know. And the audiobook was amazing. I listened to half of it and then read the other half. Recommend both. Oh my god. 5 stars. I want to inhale this book in my bloodstream. Like, it's about chess and they are like playing and I'm giddy. I know nothing about chess. I just feel so connected to this book. I might even go buy a special edition or something. Check and Mate. 5 fucking stars. And if there's literally a song that describes this book, it's Mastermind by Taylor Swift. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
I hate to say it, besties. I hate to say it, but I lied. I lied to your face because I remember yesterday I finished Check and Mate and I was so fucking sure that it was a 5 star. I was even thinking, oh my god, this video is already over. It's a 5 star. This is incredible. I lied because listen, I've slept on it. You know when you get really excited, and then you say a book is a 5 star, but then when you really think on it, it's not. That's me with this book because I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Like, I woke up today and I wasn't thinking about these characters. I was like, oh yeah, what were their names again? Bitch, that's not a 5 star. You just were excited and giddy over it, but it's not a 5 star, so I'm gonna make it a 4.75 because it was pretty damn close, but it's just not the kind of book that's gonna live in my mind rent-free. I do want to say it's my favorite Ali Hazelwood book, but it's definitely not my favorite book of all time, so it doesn't deserve a 5 star. It's definitely a 4.75. I'm so sorry to everyone that was excited, that was like, wow, Larry really did this damn thing within the first book of the video. That would have been astonishing. I would have been basically the best person to ever live. Alas, I'm not. But 4.75, we're off to a great start with this video. At least the video started off with a fucking banger. So I have high hopes for the next one. High hopes for a lip. Hey, here are the next 2 options of what I think I'm in the mood for. I'm not really sure which one should I do. Here's my thing. One of my favorite books of the year I already know is gonna be released this week. God of Fury by Rena Kent. It's my most anticipated read, so I need something quick because it's gonna be released in 2 days and I'm gonna drop everything. Drop everything now to read it. So, oh, not the lighting going off, the disrespect. This one is like around 400 pages and this one is literally the same exact number of pages. Okay, I feel like I just did a really cutesy book with Check and Mate, so I don't think I should go for this one in case I don't like it. I think I need like a break from cutesy, so I'm gonna do Don't You Dare next. However, I am gonna go read it on my Kindle. Of course, I'm just gonna hold the paperback for fun. Okay, literally the lighting is disrespecting everything I stand for. How dare it? This plot is already so interesting to me because they are best friends. I don't think I've read like something like this before because listen, they are best friends, but then 2 years ago, someone dared them to kiss and so they did. And now it's 2 years later, they live together in the same dorm and they're still best friends. And what it's looking like, I think they might be part of the same team or something. I think there might be sports involved. I'm not really sure, but look at this. They just said that they're going inside a 67 Impala and that's giving me Dean Winchester. Okay, Dean, slay. Literally 5 seconds ago, I just said, okay, Dean Winchester. And this man said, no one drives my baby. And he replies, okay, Dean. Oh my God. Am I psychic? Anyway, I'm loving the vibes already. It's one of those that gets you right away. I love C. Ritchie's writing. I also love MM.
I love college romances. I love sports. I love best friends to lovers, forced proximity. It's giving everything that I like. So far, so good. Let's hope it doesn't go downhill. I have discovered they have been best friends since birth. The story gets more interesting. And I also have discovered that one of them does in fact play baseball. The story gets a little less interesting there, but we're just not gonna focus on that. I'm on chapter 7. Okay. Oh my God, you can't see nothing. I'm on chapter 7. And the spice that just happened in chapter 6, I have no words. I have no words. I'm so invested already. Like, Penn is so great. I already love him. He doesn't have that many POVs, but I love him. And Keenan, I'm obsessed with both of them. I'm obsessed with their friendship. I love that it's a best friends to lovers and like they both don't know what to do with the situation. I love that one of them plays sports and the other one is like more to himself. I love that they live together. I'm just so invested already. Are we gonna have a second really good read back to back? Unheard of. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted, but I will be binging this tomorrow, hopefully. I'm gonna go to bed with a smile on my face. Picture me like this. Guess what we are finishing today? Hint, hint, I'm holding it. So as we all know, I started Don't You Dare the other day and I got like halfway done and I haven't finished yet. So I'm gonna come finish it now. I read a lot of it on my Kindle and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna finish it on my Kindle. Let's be honest, let's all be honest here. Let's not lie to each other now. We have such a great relationship. Here we go. This one has a lot of potential. Is it gonna be a 5-star? I don't know. Stay tuned, but I'm not doubting it. Send immediate help because I just read the sentence. I dare you to think of me when you fuck her tonight. I can't breathe. What the fuck? All of a sudden, I'm speechless. They are so cute though, y'all. Like the spice, the friendship, the banter, everything about this book is really, really cute. It doesn't feel like a 5-star though. I hate to be the one to inform you. It doesn't feel like it, but it's so close. But I am having a great time, so let me go finish. Stop it. Stop talking to me. I'm busy. Let me finish the damn book. I dare you to love me too. Oh my God, y'all, this book was so good. This book was so I'm giddy just thinking about it, even though I just finished. I have that, like, after you finish a book, the kind of excitement you get when you really like it. That's me right now. Like, I could run a marathon. I'm definitely not going to, but I could. So this one follows Aspen and Keen, and they are best friends, have been best friends since they were kids. And then there's a game they play in high school once, like they're about to graduate, and they all play this game that they just basically dare each other to do shit. And someone dares them to kiss, and they do. And that's when things start to get a little blurry. Lines start to get a bit blurred. And now they're in college and they're roommates too.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
It's like best friends to lovers. It's not forced proximity, but they are around each other quite a lot. It's like tension. Oh, it was so cute. It was so good. It was so fluffy, but yet not too fluffy. Like it did have its very deep moments, but it also had its humorous moments. Oh, it was everything to me. 4.5. It didn't give me that feeling of a 5-star. You know when you finish a 5-star and immediately you're like done. You don't second guess yourself ever. You are just obsessed with it. It didn't give me that, but it is pretty damn close. However, I fear I'm never gonna be able to reach a 5-star. Where is the 5-star I'm looking for? Show me what I'm looking for. Save me. I don't remember the rest. Anyway, 4.5 though. It was very good, highly recommend, but not quite there yet. You didn't make it. I'm sorry. Besties, I don't want to jinx it, but let me just say that I think we already found our winner because look what arrived at my house. Never by Jessa Hastings. This is one of my most anticipated reads. Look at the cover, it's beautiful. It's apparently a Peter Pan retelling, and that's kind of the only thing I know about it, but I love Jessa Hastings. I love Magnolia Parks, that's one of my favorite universes. I've rated pretty much every single book in that universe a 5-star, especially the Magnolia ones. The first Daisy one is not my favorite, but the second one I love. So I think I'm going to adore this fucking book. I have to believe I'm going to adore it. And the dedication is already beautiful because, ready? I'm gonna read it to you. It literally made me sob just reading it. To that very first lost boy who I loved so much when I was little, you went to a faraway place that none of us could follow, and you are probably the reason I first fell in love with this story about forever young, forever free boy. You were youth, you were joy, you were the little bird that had broken out of its egg, and you are to this day time locked in my mind, all golden and laughing. I hope you found what you were looking for. I hope that you are free. I'm immediately sobbing just fucking reading this quote. So therefore I'm gonna love this book. Oh, I'm so excited. Here we go. Here we go. Never by Jessa Hastings. Let me just say, I already know after this book, this video will end. Okay, so I've read the first 2 chapters and I'm not obsessed quite yet. I have a lot of hope still. I don't feel the love yet for these characters. It's a little bit confusing. I don't really know what the book's trying to do, but then again, I feel like that's because it's a retelling and obviously it has to be magical. There's a little bit of fantasy to it. So maybe it's gonna take me a while to get into it, like the world building and such. I'm a little bit scared, but it's fine. I'm gonna continue reading. We have high hopes still. I fear all hope is lost. I'm on chapter 5 and I'm dreading picking this book up. Like I'll read it for 5 minutes and then I pick up my phone and just start scrolling because I'm so not interested. The characters, like you don't know who to like. I don't even think I like any of them. I don't like the words used. I don't know what it's trying to do. It's just kind of confusing me. Oh my God, am I gonna hate this book? I'm dreading reading the rest of this book and I've only read 80 pages. What the fuck do I do? I don't think I've ever been so shocked in my life. I fully expected to go into this book and become so obsessed that it was gonna like be my entire personality. I wasn't gonna shut up about it. I was gonna binge it in one sitting, and now I'm finding that a little difficult. Now I would rather pretty much do anything else than continue to read this book. Besties, I'm so sorry. I regret to inform everyone that I'm not continuing this book. I don't even know what to say to you. I got this far. Do you see my little bookmark right there? That's how far I got. I read 130 pages. I got to chapter 8, and that's pretty much all I could fathom of this book. And if it wasn't for this video, I wouldn't have even made it that far. I probably would have read like 30 pages and stopped. I just didn't like anything about it besides the cover. Let's put the dust jacket back so it can at least look cute. Hold on, you know, so that we could be talking shit about it, but it looks beautiful. This book is truly the perfect example of why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because this cover is beautiful, right? The inside, horrible, horrible, trash. Shouldn't even be called writing if we're being honest. It and I love Jessa Hastings. I'm saying this as I love Jessa Hastings. I love her writing, actually. I love Magnolia Parks. That series is amazing. But maybe she's the kind of writer that for me, it's just Magnolia Parks. Maybe you guys will like it. You can try it if you want, but beware, it's just not good. Like, I just don't like anything about it. There's no redeeming qualities in this book. For me personally, I feel like a lot of people are gonna disagree with that. I never want to look at this book again. Definitely my biggest letdown of the year. I cannot even, I have no words. 0 stars. I'm not even gonna rate it. It's a DNF. I'm not finishing this. This video took such a fucking turn. What the fuck? Throw the whole book away. Just oh hey besties, fancy seeing you here in my kitchen. I am going to be starting the rom-con. It's by Devon Daniels. This is on my TBR, so I figured what a perfect time to read it. I feel like it has a decent amount of potential. I don't think this is gonna be a 5 read. A 5-star read. Let me go ahead and say it right now. Because it gives me very cute rom-com vibes, but I feel like that's not where my heart lies anymore. Like a rom-com has to be really, really, really fantastic for me to give it a 5-star. I feel like lately I've been way more into like the dark side of romance, or like just regular fiction adult romances, like Love Redesigned kind of vibes. I don't think rom-coms have been really getting me. They haven't been hitting for me lately. But let's see. I've had some surprises in this video, as we've seen. So I'm gonna listen to this one because I found it on my Spotify. Dare I say it, perfect. So I'm gonna listen while I build the gingerbread house. That's backwards. I'm gonna listen while I build this gingerbread house. Look how cute she is. Oh, beautiful. And she matches the cover of the book. Oh, adorable. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Here I go. First of all, look how cute my house is looking so far. Well, I haven't done anything, but I did open the ingredients and it's looking promising. Anyway, I'm very glad I'm listening to this book because get this, besties, it's literally only 20 chapters. This book is only 20 chapters, meaning that each chapter is so insanely long. Like the shortest one is the first chapter, which is already 19 or so pages. That means each chapter is like 20 pages or more. If I was reading this in paperback, I would be dying dead because I would be like, when is this chapter gonna be over? If there's one thing about me is I love short chapters. I fear that that wasn't really that important of an update, but I had to share anyway. I share everything with you, you know. How's my house going, you ask? Not good. Not good. I can't get this damn thing to stand up and it is driving me crazy. But anyway, the audiobook is going really well. It's giving How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days in the best way because the book references How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So it's like, it knows it's like that, which makes it even better. It's literally 2 rivals. Like she writes for one magazine and he writes for another one, and they are rival magazines. Magazines? Newspapers? Online columns? Something like that. They both write for some sort of online thing. And and they are rivals, and she comes up with this plan on how to destroy the rival by dating him and finding some kind of evidence that he's a dick and then putting it all out there for his viewers to see. That's kind of the vibe. So How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. exactly that. And it's giving. I'm having so much fun. I didn't expect a lot going into this audiobook, but just know that I'm having fun. The narrator is great. Jack is so sweet and so great. She's so sweet and great. Like, it's funny, it's also fun and deep, but not too deep. You know, it's exactly what I needed for this moment. So I'm having a great time. Thank you so much for asking. Things are really not going well. Things are really not going well. How the fuck is one supposed to get these gingerbread houses to stand up? Why doesn't it say that in the instructions? I want to die. It's just telling me to use icing. But icing is not working because icing is not glue, you fool. I'm just a little upset, but it's fine. I have most definitely been doing this for longer than an hour. I've been listening to this my final straw, audiobook for longer than an hour. Anyway, it's giving 2000s rom-com, which I'm really enjoying. But I do see the third act breakup coming from a mile away, which is really upsetting me. It's very predictable. Like, I know exactly what's gonna happen in the third act, and it's making me so upset because I don't want it to happen, but I know it's going to. It's inevitable at this point, but you know, I'm inevitable. I'm Iron Man. We need that kind of moment. We need something to just not let it happen. We can't let the inevitable happen. And then what's pissing me off even more is this stupid gingerbread house. But it's fine. We're gonna have a fun Christmas time. So far, the update is gingerbread sucks. And this book is great. Yeah, that's it. Things are going oddly well in the book and with my gingerbread house. Look, we're getting shit done. Is she beautiful? No. But it's what's on the inside that matters, and we are not gonna build a house, we're going to build a home. Also, the audiobook is going really well too. So things are just really looking up Larry right now. Everything is a disaster. Everything is not only a disaster in the gingerbread home, but also in the audiobook because my roof broke. My roof has broken. That is problem number one. Problem number two is I did not expect what was gonna happen in the third act breakup. Remember that I said I knew exactly what was gonna happen? I didn't because I was extremely shocked to see that what I thought was gonna happen was not at all what happened. But then immediately after what I thought was gonna happen was actually what happened. Yeah, I stand by that. So things are not going well right now for Cassidy in this book or for Larry in her gingerbread adventures. This is an SOS, don't want a second guess. This is the bottom line. Red dress! Nothing's going right. Everything is a disaster. My gingerbread home, it is no longer a gingerbread home. It is a roofless home with nobody in it, no Christmas joy. At least I'm gonna put these little llamas there. Because look how cute these little llamas are. And they don't even have a home because I couldn't do my job. Oh boy, who knew I didn't know how to build gingerbread houses? Not me. This book is unexpected. Oh my God, I broke the unicorn. No! I broke the head off the unicorn. This is my final straw. My unicorn has no head. My unicorn's head is separate from its body. Oh my God, at least my llama's okay. My llama's okay, but my unicorn, I fear, isn't. Anyway, the audiobook besties, I'm on the final stretch of it. That's just how long I've been doing this. That's how you know, because I've listened to an entire audiobook during this time. That means I've been doing this for like approximately 4 hours. Let that sink in. I've been sitting in this spot trying to glue this gingerbread house for that long. Anyway, it's amazing. The audiobook is really good. I'm very shocked because I did not think I was gonna enjoy this book as much as I am, but I really, really am loving it. It's unexpectedly really cute and I'm vibing. I'm having a great time. I finished the audiobook and I finished my gingerbread home. You wanna see it? Yeah, this is she. This is she. I tried fixing the unicorn. Alas, its head just doesn't seem to want to stay on. The roof, it's not there. We're not even gonna talk about it. This is what it's supposed to look like. And this is what it actually looks like. What in the fucking fuck is this?
What is that? Not a house.
This was supposed to be holly jolly fun. And it was not. It was just like 6 hours of pure torture. I just want to inform you that this took me 6 hours. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I am never building a gingerbread home again, mark my words. Unless you ask me to, in which case I will, because I do anything for you. I finished it. 4 stars. It was so unexpectedly good. I just want to let you know that he named his dog after the place where they went on their first date. How adorable is that? The guy was so cute. She was so fun. I feel like it was a very refreshing rom-com. It had all the cute fluffy stuff, but it also had a lot of feminism, which I enjoyed. It had really a lot of humor, but also some deep topics too. It drew the line perfectly. 4 stars. I'm so shocked about this because I really did not think I was gonna like this that much. I thought it was gonna be like a 3-star or something, but it was so good. And the audiobook was so fun and refreshing. And it was kind of the only thing keeping me sane as I built this gingerbread house. So I thank it for that. Alas, was it 5? No. So we are still on the search for our perfect book. This was sadly not it, but things are looking up. Maybe our next one. Oh my God, look what just hit my Kindle. Look what just hit my Kindle, besties. I'm gonna throw up. I've never been so excited for a book in my entire life. That might be exaggerating, but not even really, because I've been waiting for Nikolai and Brandon since I could breathe, since I could walk, since I was born, since I had a heartbeat. I've been waiting for this couple. So therefore, I'm gonna binge this right now tonight. There's no sleep for me. There's no rest for the wicked. Something don't grow on trees. Time, bills to pay. So I'm gonna read, got a fury. Remix. Oh my god, I'm not moving. I'm not moving a fucking muscle until I finish this book, and you're doing it with me. This is gonna be the 5-star read. Mark my fucking words. I just started and I'm so obsessed. I'm so Nikolai's inner monologue, he's so fucking funny, but at the same time sweet and romantic, and is obsessed with Bran. And Bran is so soft, and he's going through so much, and I just want to give them a hug, and I'm just obsessed with them. They are the best Rena Kent couple already. I just started this book, and I want it just tattooed in my veins. I have 2 things to say and 2 things only. Number 1, cross piercing. I'll leave you with that. Number 2, my Bran. My Bran. I want to be reading every single one of these quotes to you guys, but I fear this video would become like 3 hours long, so I'm not going to do that. Just know that I'm giggling and kicking my free? I can't even speak anymore. I've never been able to speak, but let's backtrack. Hold on. Feet. Okay, whatever. I'm excited for this fucking book. I love it. Rena Kent has such a way with words. Like the sentence, fucking fuck of all motherfucking fucks, is just everything to me. It really resonates with me as a person. Also, I miss this universe so much, and I love the violence of it all. That sounds bad, but you get me. This man counts his eyelashes before he goes to bed, because it's the one thing he can do to be as close to him as humanly possible. He even knows which eye loses the most eyelashes each night. He's like, yeah, this eye has 200, this eye has 220, but by tomorrow it's gonna have less because you lose some eyelashes that night. What the fuck? I'll be right back while I go tell Giant that he doesn't love me if he doesn't count my eyelashes, because excuse me, that's my new standard for love. Also, he Googled his name to know what it means. His name's Brandon. I would never Google that name. I would just be like, yeah, that's just a white boy name. No, it means prince. Nikolai would never not Google his name. He just immediately was like, yeah, I Googled your name. I want to know everything about you. He goes, don't act like you know me in public. And then he goes, why? I want to hang out with you. As if I wasn't already so obsessed with Jeremy after God of Wrath, now I'm even more obsessed with him, because the way he's so there for Nikolai. Like, he goes with him to watch fucking lacrosse. He goes with him just to be supportive. He doesn't even know what's going on, but he's just supportive. And then he tells him that he deserves to be loved in the light. Literally everyone in my house is asleep, and I'm sitting here just dying and screaming. I'm so sorry, everyone. Public service announcement that I just went downstairs. It got here a day early. It was only supposed to get here tomorrow. Well, technically it's almost tomorrow, isn't it? Because it's like the middle of the night. But they don't deliver in the middle of the night. That means that it was there waiting for me, and I didn't even know. Oh my God, it was delivered. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. I love you so much. Are you ready to hear the best line ever? I'd willingly catch fire if he so much as asked me to. First of all, I'm emotional. Second of all, I'm obsessed. Third of all, I've got a message for President Snow. Fire is catching. And if we burn, you burn with us. Okay, Russian king. I forgot he speaks Russian. You know what makes this so great? I literally forgot what I was gonna say, because for some reason I was gonna say something about Russian, but I don't speak Russian. Why was I gonna say that? I don't speak Russian. But Nikolai, have you ever had Brazilian? Because you could have some if you want to. Get it? It's me. Okay, all of this was bad. All of it was bad. Let's ignore all of it. Let's forget I said it. You didn't hear anything. Where did you learn to talk like that from you? Sir, sir. Also, are you a dog? And he goes, woof. Let's bark for Nikolai, everyone. I don't like my bark. Why does it sound like a chihuahua? I want to sound scary. Okay, I should stop barking. Like, I'm literally barking. Update, I just ate pizza, so I'm feeling rejuvenated. Also, Levi is one of the funniest fucking characters ever. He's like, I think I'm depressed. He's like, Astrid Princess, I think I'm having a heart attack. Can I just say though, poor Levi, he was stuck with the craziest people. Like, first Glenn goes and falls in love with fucking Killian Carson. Then Landon goes and falls in love with Mia, who's supposed to be like, you know, the enemy's daughter kind of thing. And then now Brandon, his star boy, the one final hope he has, goes and falls in love with Nikolai. Like the worst of the worst. Poor Levi. I want to finish the rest of this book on the ground, because I feel like this book's gonna destroy me, and I feel more prepared if I'm on the floor. Even if you hate yourself, I'll love you enough for the both of us. Shall we say it one more time?
time. Even if you hate yourself, I won't love you enough for the both of us. I'm gonna sob. You know that sound from the movie No Hard Feelings? The one that goes, he didn't bring his phone, so... Do you know the sound I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. Anyway, that's Nikolai in a nutshell. Like, he's literally that sound. He's jealous of every single person. He was jealous of Ava. He was jealous of Clara, but that one had good reason. Clara? Kara? Forgot her name. He was jealous of a little girl. Like, he's jealous of a little child. Nikolai, how out of pocket can you be? But I love it. Oh, I love it. And I love the little possessive vibes we're getting from Brandon too, but from like a different way because he's more soft. And then the scary possessiveness that we're getting from Nikolai, the banter, the love, the spice, the humor, every single thing about this book is just slaying. And I expected this book for so long. Like, it's my most anticipated read of the year. And the fact that it's not disappointing me is so shocking because I feel like when you expect something so much, you're bound to be let down a little, right? Because you set your expectations so high. No, God of Fury cannot relate to that. It's exceeding all of my expectations and I had a lot, but Rena Kent said I'm gonna deliver. Oh my god, does this book have crack in it? Are we sure that that's the white mask thing? Are we sure? Like, are we settled on that? There's still time to change it because what? Like, why was that so anticlimactic? I don't even fucking remember what property of B King. I didn't think it was possible for me to love this book more than I am, but I don't even know what to do with myself when I finish. You know what I can't stop thinking about? The fact that Nikolai was like, once a girl told me, choke me daddy, and I nearly killed her. And then a guy was like, step on me, and so I did. And then you know what also hasn't left my mind? When Brandon was like, you disgust me, and then Nikolai's like, even better. Also, the dedication, y'all. I can't believe I didn't read you the dedication. You're just gonna throw up once you listen to this. Are you ready? To the ones who scream in silence. This book is for me. This book was written for me. Thank you, Rena. I love how we officially got the lotus flower, you know, beginning of it and how it came to be. I forgot to say that. I got really excited during that part and I can't believe I forgot to mention it to you. Also, the fact that the fact that Nikolai's talking about Killian and he goes, oh, he's got the personality of a serial killer. And I'm like, aw, I just love him. Like, really, like, you know, my morals are a little out of whack here. I've never said the words out of whack, but I suppose there's a first time for everything. You know another song that just really reminds me of them? The Drug in Me Is You. Because he's like, I think I found my favorite drug in the form of his lips. And then there's another quote where they're like, you're my favorite drug. Trying to consume the drug in me is you. And I'm so high on misery, can't you see? Also, the fact that Nikolai is running every single day is just everything to me at 5 a.m. just to be around Brandon. He's like, I've picked up running lately. And Brandon does not want this man anywhere near him. But he's like, I've picked up running. Oh my god, also forgot to say the Never Have I Ever game. The Never Have I Ever game, I finally got to see it. I finally got to see it from their point of views. I've been waiting for this my entire life. I missed your beautiful little face when it was stuffed with my, you know what, with my love. Love. I don't know how to wink, and I think we've just established that. Anyway, Nikolai's got such a beautiful way with words. Also, he's so delusional, and I love that about him. Like, Brandon literally will make him breakfast, and Nikolai's like, he loves me. I want to be as delusional as Nikolai. I really do. He's manifesting Brandon's love. I'm gonna make an espresso, y'all. I'm having so much fucking fun. I'm gonna finish this book with an espresso. I'm not even tired. I've been up all night, and I'm not even tired. I don't even know what time it is. That clock is literally wrong. I started this at around, I think it was 11 p.m. that I started, or midnight, around there. It's like 5 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Like, I'm wide awake and all I want to do is just finish this book. I'm having such a fucking good time. Nothing can stop me now. I'm gonna make an espresso and live my life, live lavish. Oh wow. For anyone that says reading is not fun, really? Do you hear that, besties? It's the sound of my life improving. I don't even know when the last time was that I had this much fun, but here I am. Look, this is all I need in life, these two things. I'm happy. I'm a simple girl. All I need is a book and a coffee and I'm good to go. This does not taste good. Oh my god, I didn't put the espresso pod. Oh my god, I literally just made pure water espresso. Oh, we must redo. That's how you know my brain is not really here. It's with Nikolai and Brandon. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish. Just know that I'm having the best time. What is happening? What is happening? This took such a turn. This took such a turn. I'm so upset. What? Must carry on, my wayward son. We're strong. We can do this. For Brandon and Nikolai, here we go. Nikolai and Kyle and Landon right now. Like, Landon and Nikolai, the power duo I did not see coming. Oh, and then Kyle just sitting back and smiling.
Oh my God, I need to read his book immediately just because of that. I'm no longer sad. Now I'm just vibing to this revenge. Oh my God. The hospital scene with Landon and Brandon. Oh my God. I always needed you. I never hated you. I hated myself. Oh my God. I did not expect myself to be this mess you see upon you. Please tell me you topped the motherfucker. Bloody fucking hell. Nikolai, come here. Oh, how could you? Don't you know I can't live without you anymore? Oh, epilogue, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I love Kyle. I need to read his book immediately. I love the fucking fuck out of you. The most chaotic person on earth. Oh my God, I love this so much. I'm done. I can't believe I'm done. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna reread this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. The next day, I'm gonna reread it, paperback, Kindle again. I'm just gonna keep doing it because there's no way I can move on from this. I already feel the slump. I can't read anything else. This was everything. 5 million stars. The video can finally be over because this book did it. Everything about this was amazing. I have zero complaints. Zero complaints. They were perfect. They were everything I wanted. Please read this book. Do yourself a favor and read this book. Wow. Wow, my besties, we are finally here 2 weeks later and this video is over. I'm not gonna lie to you, I lost faith in some moments. I thought this video was never gonna end because I had been filming it for what feels like my whole life. That's dramatic, but it's been quite some time. Anyway, we've officially found our 5-star read. Yes, okay, so we started out with Check-In Mate. This one originally, we thought it was gonna be a 5-star. Alas, we stopped thinking about it, therefore it wasn't a 5-star, 4.75. It came pretty damn close. Then we went for Don't You Dare, and this one was so fun, so spicy, so great. Again, really damn close, 4.5, but not quite there yet. Then we read Never, kind of, and we really thought this one was gonna be a 5-star. We had all the hopes in the world, but those hopes were crushed and torn apart and thrown on the floor and ran over because this was a DNF. This was a 0-star. Let's never think about this book again. And then we read the rom-com. We did not have high hopes for this one. Let's be honest. We really thought this was gonna be like a 3-star, but it really surprised us. 4-star. Was it a 5 though? No. Until we read the masterpiece that is God of Fury by Rina Kent. This is the book you should all be reading. I will take 0 arguments. This is the 5-star. It deserves nothing less. I had so much fun filming this solely because of this book. No, I'm kidding. I had so much fun finding a 5-star read. I will say I am a harsh rater, but not too much. Like, I don't think I'm way too harsh. I definitely don't give out 5 stars often, but if I'm obsessed with a book, I will not hesitate to give it 5 stars and never shut up about it. So this was a very fun adventure. We went through all of these books together in the past 3 weeks. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Let me know if you like this video and if you want to see something like this again. And I'll do it. Your wish, my command. Okay, I love you.